Alright, wait, is my microphone on? Okay, yes. Okay, so what's up? I know I look like a child with these headphones on. I know. I know nobody's watching at the moment. So I'm just gonna start setting stuff up. I'm gonna put my phone right there. No. Separate. I'm just gonna start with this class first. And I need this. I need this. Oh, did I already do that? Oh, wait, no, this is Unit 10. Duh. I knew that and I totally forgot. Oops. Oops, I did it again. Okay, anyways. I'm just gonna take my sweet time with this. And I don't have access to any of these units yet, so this is all I'm gonna be doing for that. What else was I gonna get? The crime prevention ones as well. If my computer wants to load faster. Oh, actually, wait a minute. I don't know what I did. But I need to get that. And go to crime prevention. Oh, sweet, there's no homework assignment for that unit. Blit. Oh my god, there's a lot. Although, actually, some of these I already have, so I can actually just copy and paste some of these. Which is lit. Oh yeah, and I still gotta do all these. But that's okay. Oh, and I hate this. Okay, no, I'm just gonna have to do it by. I don't want to say by hand, but yeah. This is gonna be annoying. I hate that this keeps shaking though, and I don't know what to do for that. I don't know. If I think of something, I'll do it, but. Because I have it propped up on something so I don't have to look down. But I may just need to get rid of the box that's propping this up. I don't want to, but I don't know if I have a choice. Okay, yeah, this box is coming off because it's so shaky. I don't know why it's so bad. Nice flat surface. Except now I need to adjust the camera. Oh, that actually works. I will get to these, what did I do? No. I will get around to, putting down the definitions of these because I have to type them from a book, a physical copy of a book. But I don't know if I'm going to do that tonight. It just depends on how tired I am, how I feel. Because I think I'm going to make up Friday's work. I missed work Friday, so I think I might make that up tomorrow. It's either going to be tomorrow or Thursday. That's really my only option. So, but as long as I get up by noon tomorrow, I could do it. Yeah, I may just do that. So, I might get around to these tonight. Drink break. I got some strawberry soda. This kind of soda is from Illinois. I don't remember what part, but it's made with real cane sugar instead of corn syrup, so it tastes a lot healthier and it is healthier. Still probably really unhealthy, but not as bad as high fructose corn syrup. The strawberry flavor though isn't as good as like this one brand we have here in Missouri, and it's only available in Missouri and Canada for some reason. But the brand name is Vess. That is my favorite for strawberry soda, and I cannot find it anywhere because they don't make it. Like it says it's still available, but I just haven't been able to find it in stores. So I have to do some looking around. Otherwise, I don't know. So what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I need to download the notes for this class. Excuse me. Mm. Excuse me. It's making me burp. Oh yeah, hey, I got this essay done, so I don't need these anymore. Thank goodness. And I just realized for this class I need to do 2 chapters worth, so that won't take long though. Also, if anybody is listening, I apologize for my voice. It's just spring allergies. I got a lot of congestion in my throat, so, and plus I kind of have to be quiet, so Yeah. I was trying to put my hand up so I could yawn, but I was about to hit the microphone, so what I'm going to do next time I yawn is just mute the mic so you all don't hear me banging up against it. Okay, so I guess I'm going to start with these notes then, because I think I'm actually on. Yeah, this is the start of Unit 9 this week, so. Because I just finished Unit 8. Although Unit 9 doesn't really have much, it just has 2 midterm exams, so I don't think there's actually any homework for this week besides that. Well, all the homework that was due on Monday, the next Monday, so maybe I do. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Well, I'll find out. I don't know about you guys, but I like having things looking nice and organized, including this. That's just my OCD. It's just my OCD coming out. So, I'm just gonna get started on here, and if anybody is listening and would like to chat, I would be down to. If it's hard to understand me, then I apologize, and this is just gonna be taking notes then. Sorry. I got an itch on my nose, not in my nose, but on my nose, and I'm trying to scratch it without hitting the microphone. It. I know what it did. No. Or well, no. Okay, no. I should just put deterrence continued. I've actually already learned about general and specific deterrence before, but not in this class, I don't think. I think I've learned it in different classes. I'm trying to think, I think the first class I learned about it was in Theories of Crime. Yeah, I learned it in Theories of Crime because I had a professor in that class, and she's my absolute favorite. And actually, no, just in case. And I don't know why, but I just remember learning that. And I can tell y'all actually what the difference is before I even look at the definitions. So general deterrence is, well, deterrence itself is, like it says, influencing a person's behavior through fear or threat of punishment. So it's basically trying to get people to avoid committing crimes in the first place. And typically, they use fear or threats. Sometimes, trying to think. The DARE programs were an example um, of a form of deterrence. Well, I guess a deterrence crime prevention program, which obviously wasn't effective. Um, but specific in general basically look at the target audience for deterrence. So general is trying to deter your general audience. So like a community of people, or like if you're looking at a school, like everybody in that school, or just a more populated group of people. That is your targeted audience for deterring them from committing crimes, and specific is looking at an individual um, and trying to prevent them from committing crimes. And usually, I'm trying to think of examples before looking at the notes. But like with specifics, I can't think of any specific examples before they commit a crime initially, but I can think of some examples to prevent them from recidivating, which is, like you commit a crime, you get prosecuted for it, you go back out into society, and then you reoffend. That's recidivism, is committing another crime. So, like, examples of that would be like stuff they do for probation and parole, which would be like day fines, community service, daily check-ins where you check in with your PO. It could be a probation or parole officer, depending on if you've been in prison or not. Um, Electronic monitoring is a common one. So, like, if you're on house arrest and you have to wear the like electronic ankle bracelet that tracks you, that's a common example. I'm trying to think of any other common examples. That's all I can think of at the moment, just off the top of my head. Um, but yeah, if anybody's watching and would like to talk more about that, I'm down for that. So yeah, specific is targeting an individual, punishing the individual offender for their criminal behavior in order to keep them from committing future crimes, which is basically the definition of recidivism. Um, and yeah, typically the forms of deterrence that are used, like I said, are usually seen like in probation and parole. Is usually sentence. Well, I guess you could see it in sentencing. So like if you go up to a judge and you're getting sentenced and they just require like 120 hours of community service or something, it's in a way a form of deterrence because it's trying to prevent you from committing crimes. Well, I guess the GPS or electronic monitoring would be a better example, but yeah. And my throat already hurts from talking. Great. Okay, I thought I was missing something. I need to save this before anything bad happens. This is crime prevention notes. And then, like I said, general deterrence is, well, I guess in this definition they use using a punished offender as an example. But typically it's just to deter or to prevent a population of people from committing crimes or from recidivating if they're targeting like a specific group of people, like if they're targeting sex offenders, for example. There could be forms of deterrence that may be used to prevent all of them from committing, well, I guess from recidivating or committing a sex crime. Um, but their target audience is a group of people they just happen to share a commonality, and that commonality just happens to be what kind of offense they commit. So, but yeah, this is how I do my notes in case anybody new was watching and has never seen me do notes before. I'll typically just copy and paste these notes, just to get it out of the way, and then I'll go back later and read through them. Um, just because I like getting it out of the way. I like getting the note taking itself out of the way. And for this class and another class, I have video lectures that I can watch. Well, I should watch. Um, the video lectures basically just go over the notes in more detail. But for the most part, I'm kind of able to understand the basics and the general ideas of what's being given to me. So, like, for example, with this, I may not need to listen to like I said, I should listen to the video lectures if I have time, but if I for some reason do not have time, then I think I would be okay for this chapter not going over it because I have a pretty good idea of deterrence. So, and this teacher may be using like different definitions and stuff of deterrence, but for the most part, I understand. I understand the general ideas of it. Oh, and I forgot about the requirements for deterrence. I forgot about those 3 factors. Yeah, I definitely learned this in my theories of crime class because I remember learning these 3 things and nobody understood what celerity / swiftness meant. Nobody in the class knew what it meant. Do I remember to this day what it means off the top of my head? No, but if I listen to what it means like on the video lecture, then yeah, I'll understand it, but yeah. And honestly, I don't think deterrence is the best method of crime prevention. Because there's 4 ways. I guess it's more of a form of corrections. There's 4 types. There's deterrence, incapacitation, rehabilitation, and the last one is like an eye for an eye, restitution. Those are the 4 types. So deterrence, incapacitation, rehabilitation, and restitution. I mostly want to focus on, like, for my career, I want to focus on rehabilitation because I personally believe that that would be the most effective form of deterrence, or not deterrence, form of correction, and I guess crime prevention. I'm hoping if I want to conduct my own research in the future that I can get my PhD in criminology and criminal justice, and I would definitely want to make that the focal point of my studies and thesis if I were to write one, which if I get a PhD I would have to write one. So actually for the PhD program at the school I go to right now, I talked to the graduate director and there were 2 requirements besides coursework. You have to write 2 40-page papers and then you have to write a thesis. And personally, I feel like if I can find a topic that I'm very invested in and I can find the correct resource, I don't want to say correct, but enough useful resources to help me through it, then yeah, I feel like I could do it easily. But I'm not gonna worry about going for a PhD at the moment. I'm just gonna worry about getting my master's. However, if the master's classes are too much, then either I will have to go into it part-time and just graduate a semester late, or drop out of the master's program and just stick with my bachelor's. I don't know what I'm gonna, well, I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm going to go for the master's, but if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. but I liked it. I would like it to happen. And actually, I'm gonna take a short break real quick, just to get something to drink. Well, I got a drink over there, but yeah, I will be right back. Alright, I am back. Is my microphone on? Yes. Um, I moved my computer so I can kind of lay down. I'm more or less just leaning on my arm and laying down, but just for me to get more comfy because this part of the note taking doesn't require really much typing. So I'm going to take advantage of that. Also, delete because I just did those notes. Guess I'll get this one out of the way. Gigi's laying up against my foot. It's cute. Okay, secondary prevention I do not know as much about. So I'm not really gonna have too much to say on it. I still don't think anybody's watching right now. But just in case, I'm going to mute myself, and if anybody decides they want to talk, just let me know. Just put something in the chat, and I'll unmute myself. Also, I still don't think anybody's watching, but I'm gonna put on something a little special. Again, I just realized I muted myself. I don't know if it's gonna pick up on the audio of the duck, but I'm gonna see if it will. So I'm gonna wait till he honks again or makes another kind of noise. Okay, so it sounds like you guys might be able to hear this. I'm gonna check something real quick. I'm gonna actually pull up my stream on my phone and try to listen. Okay, so it sounds like you guys might be able to hear this. I'm gonna check something real quick. I'm gonna actually pull up my stream on my phone and I don't think it's working. Try to listen. I wish it would, but I don't think it's actually gonna work. Yeah, it's not working. Okay, I'm turning my stream on. Well, I'm turning off the stream on my phone. Um, I don't think I've seen that one before. I love how it just goes away though because I have this pulled up. And if I click away from it, he doesn't like that. Or they don't like that. And if I get them running around long enough to chase my mouse, they'll eventually give up. And if I click on them enough times, they get annoyed with that as well. So actually, I'm gonna close out these for right now. And I'm gonna do some law notes next. They tracked in mud prints. Or muddy footprints, I guess. I love this little goose. I was about to say duck. I love this little goosey goose. I was actually gonna say like ducky duck or something. Yeah, I was gonna say I love this little ducky duck. They tracked in mud again. Because it makes a little sound effect when they bring in mud. It's just, okay, it's the same, no. It's the same title for each slide. honks. No. I like putting up a fight with them. Don't know if it's a boy or a girl, but it's adorable. Whatever it is. I'm tired. Ooh, and I need to plug in my laptop. Or I just need to charge it. I just say plugging it in. What did that say? I'm gonna read that in a sec. Yeah, I like it at a lower brightness. Yeah, not a fan of that. They're not a fan of that. They got stuck. Tracked in mud again. I thought I got rid of that. But it's still nice, though, to give them recognition, I guess. I know you did not like that. I actually may call it quits tonight at the end of these notes. Just because I am getting pretty tired and I kind of want to watch Jacksepticeye play some old Hitman, uh, the first one, before I go to bed. I like watching that gameplay. Look at how cute he is. It is. I'm trying to correct myself on that. I'm sure a lot of people wouldn't care, but I know a lot of people would care. And I just want to be sensitive to that. But yeah, it's pretty cute. goose is pretty cute. The goose is adorable. Getting mud all over my notes. And actually, you know what? I'm going to turn my camera off because I'm actually going to lay down. And nobody needs to see me from that angle. So we are just going to remove that for now. No. Stop it. I swear this goose. I love it. Personally, I really love it. Because it's adorable. It'd be better if it actually played the sound effects that were included with this little goosey goose, but we can't all get what we want, and just copied and pasted the wrong thing. I'm very tired. I love this goose. Sorry, goose, but it's in the way. I know you don't like that. I love this one. Okay, since my computer is actually getting extremely hot on one side, I am probably gonna actually end the stream a little bit earlier. So right here, because it's I don't want my computer to I don't want I don't want it to have problems. To sum it up, so I appreciate if anybody stopped by and watched the stream for a bit. And if anyone is watching, I hope y'all have a good night. And I don't know when I will be streaming next, just because I've been so busy with school, but we'll see what happens. And you get to watch the goose one more time take my mouse. Alright, bye.